incredible. Okay, ooh. This is very Series 1. I would absolutely play this team in Series 1. Very Trick Room oriented, very Sun oriented. It looks scary. But the nice thing here is that it's pretty Dark Weak, so we can use that to our advantage. One thing is that they can't use Hariyama naturally with NDD, right? So if it's like Hariyama Hattering, we could take advantage of that. I don't think Chien-Pao's going to get the KO there, but we could use like Golden Go. Well, Golden Go Chien-Pao actually might be the lead we should go with. And then depending on how they respond, we can use Farigiraf. And, not Farigiraf. I would use Garganacl and Pelipper. Because if they have, if it's Hariyama, you can't use it with, NDD. Right? Because of Psychic Terrain. So that's how we can kind of play around that. That was a fight. That was awesome, though. I really enjoyed that. That was a good battle. That took work. That definitely took work. And us targeting that Palafin down and really wearing it down. Yeah, it was definitely a very defensive game. That Fluttermane was a lot bulkier than I anticipated it to be. And I was honestly very worried that Fluttermane was going to target Garganacl with Thunderbolt. But something told me it was like choiced or something with that switch out. So that helped out. Because Thunderbolt's a good move, but I don't think, yeah, if it wasn't a choice set, you would probably want to do something like Protect or Imprison Trick Room or something like that, right? So it was like, oh, why are you doing that? So, and it was nice to find out that Chien-Pao did outspeed Fluttermane. Alright, but anyways, we got a pretty dedicated Sun battle here. We got to be mindful and make sure we counter that appropriately. So we got NDD and King Gambit. Okay. So, not too bad. I think one of the problems with this, though, is that it does open up King Gambit to immediately attack NDD. I don't want NDD to get Trick Room up. And I don't think Golden Go is needed right at this moment. Actually, you know what I can do is I can use... Yeah, because Kaltakulu is going to KO me anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and use... No, because then I just trick... Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to switch into Garganacl. Or, no, not Garganacl. I'm going to switch into Pelipper. And then I'm immediately going to... Oh, wait, no. Switching into Pelipper, bad idea. Garganacl. Immediately Throat Chop NDD. Because the thing is, I can survive at least one attack from King Gambit. And as long as I prevent Trick Room from going up, then we'll be in a good spot. Now, it's quite possible the opponent could protect their NDD and then just attack Chien-Pao, which is not a bad idea, but we're going to work around this. Alright, there were no protects. Dang, it survived. Yeah, I figured Cleaver's coming out. And it sets up Trick Room. Dang, okay, that's no fun. No bueno. Alright, bringing up Garganacl, though, is helpful. I think one of the problems I'm going to run into... Yeah, so I'm going to Salt Cure NDD just to get out of the way, and I'm going to Sacred Sword King Gambit. I think King Gambit feels a little bit safe to stay in, but if I can just punish it really hard here, that's just 2 quick KOs, and then it's just outlasting Trick Room, right? And if I can do that, then I think we're going to be in a solid spot. Fine by me. Garganacl is going to outspeed here. And then if King Gambit wants to attack Chien-Pao, so be it. I'll be at Focus Sash. Oh, he went after Garganacl. Oof. Well, this will be a one-hit KO anyway, so that's fine. And crit on top of that. Cool. Alright, we'll bring out Pelipper. And then it's Hatterene and Torkoal, right? Okay. You know what's funny? I kind of planned for this. Torkoal's drop comes up, but I win the Weather War. So I get rain. With that, I would imagine that Torkoal is going to want to protect. So I don't mind using... Oh, wait, no. Hatterene doesn't know an Expanding Force in this generation. How many turns of Trick Room we got to deal with? It was pretty early, so 3 turns. Okay. So I don't mind using Hurricane on Hatterene. And I'll also Ice Spinner. And I'll also Fire Terra, Throat Chop. Hang on. Okay, so let's do this. Hurricane, Hatterene. Throat Chop, Fire Terra, Hatterene as well. I think the one problem I'm going to run into is that if Torkoal does Earth Power. But this is mainly to help avoid any Fairy-type moves that Hatterene might throw at Chien-Pao. This is really interesting. I'm okay being slower in Trick Room, but here we are. Flying Terror wouldn't... I'm trying to think what other Terrors would have... It's Fairy Ground is... I figured as much. I take minimal damage. That's a KO right there. That's not good. Okay, Hatterene has Life Orb. I'm hoping this Throat Chop... it wasn't a KO quite yet. Okay. I guess the question is, at this range, am I confident that Power Gem knocks out Hatterene? Make It Rain for sure does, but I don't want to leave you as a sitting duck. So I'm going to Power... Again, how many turns? 2 turns of Trick Room. Your Throat Chopped. I'll Power Gem Hatterene. I'll protect this turn. Scout out for any, Earth Power shenanigans. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That wasn't enough. Dang. Okay. I should hit Hatterene. I'll go for the double. Got it! Woo! That was exactly what I needed. Woo! That was scary. That was scary, but that was that conviction. That was like, I either win it or I don't. Because Hatterene's gonna come up with Psychic. Boom. That was the time to go for the double. We got the double! The double protect. Alright, perfect. Trick Room's over. That was such an interesting thing of look, we're gonna let Trick Room come up and we're just gonna keep it, hit the gas pedal with Chien-Pao. This is an odd game for sure. Yeah! And that Fire Terror coming in clutch. But yeah, that was the time too, because even if, let's say I didn't get it. They would have double targeted Chien-Pao. I would have gotten knocked out. I knock out Hatterene. Then it's Golden Go versus Torkoal. Now, Torkoal does have an advantage with Earth Power, but I do have that Power Gem, so really it's just who trades better with that. And then also, once the rain is over, then the problem with rain. Dude, we just keep on climbing up.